conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
Full race update.
You're leading it back. The gap to the car behind is 38.7 seconds. They're on all softs.
Oh. Rope? Huh? That'd be your aunt.
Brady put Happy Easter everyone, and then someone put Happy Easter, are you and Eric still together? Her boyfriend? She put, yeah, why?
Hey, what
So
the
from this other girl.
60 miles.
Moo?
Huh?
And
Yeah, M-O-O-G. Yeah, that's her aunt. That's what I was asking.
Why, what happened out there?
Prongs off the side of the grill. Come on, Ariento, get out of my way. Thank you. I had to flip them in there. Burgers are about done. Your mom's going to want to heat hers up in the middle. Because I guarantee you they're going to be pink. But they're going to be burnt on the outside. I don't mind to pull them off before the rest come in the middle.
Some information on Hamilton. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
About 15 minutes down. Get out of the way. Making fun while you're watching the video of Julia?
Yeah.
Let's get a message.
She was so excited when she found that egg.
Which one? The golden one?
She's like, I found it, I found it.
Yeah, until I said there was two of them. Yeah.
Some information on Hamilton. It seems they fixed whatever the problem was. We're coming back up to speed. Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather. Out in front. You can turn the engine down now. I'll let you know if you need to turn it up again. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Okay, copy that.
Spoil's gonna put up and he's trying to destroy it the last time we had it. Yeah, he's pulling the hair off the tail. Rooting at it. Not destroy stuffed animals. If you petting me, now you can't stop. God, I hate him. Couldn't stop. I don't want you. Because I said your name don't mean I want you. Nope. Out of my face.
Would you like some ranch for your fries?
Nah, no. Well, and just give me a little tiny bit. Not a whole lot. Yeah, no. That's good. Ooh. I know it's supposed to be at top. But I don't know why Myers does it that way.
Mom,
With
pickles.
the dressing. It don't have a little hole thing in the bottom
Not
and the
like
top.
cheese
It's just you gotta
Put
take the
cheese
whole
on it?
top off and
Oh, hurry up. You put it out.
You normally want it. That's why I'm asking.
I
don't
want
care.
American. That's when I eat American. I don't need it
I
on.
don't. I want this.
I want Swiss.
Mom, do you want
we don't
Swiss?
got Swiss.
Yeah, we do. Do you want
Ooh,
Swiss or
yeah.
this?
I want that, yeah.
You want that or Swiss?
Swiss.
Which
No,
one do you want?
it don't matter.
Well, burgers aren't gonna. The cheese is not gonna melt. I gotta go put them back on the
Okay.
grill.
No, that'll be fine. Where do you get Swiss at? You got Swiss?
We got a little bit of Swiss left.
Oh, well, that's fine. I did it like that. Yeah.
Fries are done.
Sure, give me a piece of that cheese.
Huh?
Give me a piece of that cheese. Here. What's the cheese?
What
Oh,
kind?
mustard.
So, eh?
No. Oh,
This
I
kind?
yanked it off. I don't want provolone. It doesn't go on a cheeseburger.
I don't know.
That
To
goes
me,
on a
it
sandwich.
Oh,
matters.
shoot.
Provolone goes on a sandwich that you made. Like a sub.
You miss cheese. He's like, I want that too.
Okay, cheese is melting.
Alright.
Hola. Gracias. Gimnasia.
Buenas noches.
Buenos Aires.
Hasta pronto. Hola. Gracias. Hasta pronto. Buenas noches.
Dude, I'll be speaking Spanish like before you know it.
No, you won't.
Shoot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
¿Qué tal?
Yeah.
Excelente.
Excelente. Muy bien.
Muy
are you doing?
I told you I was gonna practice Spanish.
For what? We don't have Spanish speaking people around here that come in.
Shoot. When I went to Social Security, that's all that was in Spanish.
That's different.
I know, I'm just joking. No, I'm just playing around.
Here. You open this?
What are you here for?
Are those the sweet
Cheese is probably melted.
Bread and butter.
Oh
cheese.
yeah,
We
yeah,
got
them are
last
really
time.
good. No, we didn't get that brand. But yeah,
There, pop.
you're alright.
All you can do is smack the bottom button. I'll feel it popping. You didn't hear it pop?
No.
You didn't hear it pop when I smacked the bottom? You hear the suction go pop.
Yeah, I guess it does. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? To smack the bottom of a glass jar and it breaks the seal? Yeah, puts all the pressure on that seal and pops it.
Oh, the cheese is melting now. I'm trying it. Oh yeah, I gotta have some too.
Oh yeah, try it.
Oh yeah.
Cheese is melting now. It's looking good. I don't want to do that yet. I want to pinch your hand. That one goes.
Oh
I
man.
want to leave a brown mark on them. You do got a sneaky
Oh, they're
butt.
all the same cheese.
Yeah, because he decided he wanted it too.
Yeah, mine's the closest one to hers. Mine looks like an egg. It's oval shaped.
This one?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's oval.
That one?
It's long.
Yeah, that one. It's cheesier.
See?
Hey, don't forget my mayonnaise.
You just said that's his.
I know, but this is my plate.
Oh.
Jeez, oh Pete,
That's
woman.
his plate. Here.
She can't follow directions. Now I see why Big Boy went out of business.
I didn't work. Oh, I did work for Big Boy.
That's something
That
I
was
hope.
like when I was 17 years old.
I did too though.
Did you?
Yeah, I worked at the one.
I didn't know that was.
She worked at the one that's not there anymore.
No,
Where the-
I worked.
Where the IHOP's going in.
Utica.
Utica.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I lived in Golden Heights. That was the closest one
You want to cut it up?
at that time.
A few cars behind us, so that's good, and hopefully we can improve the next races.
Finishing 11th, Pascal Wehrlein said, you know, there was a lot of defending his position, Steve. It's exactly what he's been doing since Australia, where he said, people don't know my condition, people don't know my status, given he hasn't come out and given a lot of details about his back and keeps talking about the lack of fitness. He completed a 57 lap.
Rated RP to average.
You need to get that game.
Now starting at $2.99.
Well, now PS4s are $300.
At Burger King, deal time is all.
PS4s are now $300. They're cheaper now.
Fluffy pancakes for 89 cents. Two flame grilled Whopper
No, no, they're not any cheaper. They're the same price. Never mind. They're the same price. Never mind.
All day, every day. Only at Burger King.
Yesterday, somebody came in there and I had to grill them 2 hot dogs.
Yeah,
What is this?
you
We're
make
going to change
brats
the way
now.
you make this.
I didn't even know they sold hot dogs.
Yeah, they sell chicken fries too.
Yeah, them are good.
For chicken
There's
nuggets,
a lot
but
of
fries.
people that come in for grilled chicken sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
I love to make moonshine. If I had old timers teach me the ins and outs of everything that's going on, you know, I ain't that old yet, but I am an old timer. There's some real science to it, you know. You take corn and sugar and water, add a little yeast, you know, it's just as cloudy as it can be. You pour it over in that pot and put a fire around it. It goes doing its walks that little pum 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 pum.
Cutting birds
You
and
feel like you've accomplished something major.
Moonshine. The word has reverberated through the hills of Appalachia since before the USA was even on a map. Each generation has kept the art alive, and for the current crop of shiners, the time to push the craft forward is now. In Tennessee, a gin craze.
There you go, dude, that popcorn days.
In North Carolina, chasing the green fairy.
Maybe a
The green
acquired
fairy.
taste.
We're sitting ducks. We got stash in the back of the truck when we're walking through a tunnel.
And one way out in South Carolina.
Did you shake up your teeth?
They're supposed to.
Sounds kind of clear at the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all the alcohol is. That's the beer. The rest of it. Let's pump some over there. Man, you don't taste bad like that.
60 miles outside of Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Let her rip, Big Chuck.
Two shiners are ready for their first run of apple brandy.
That stuff smells good.
That's good apples right there.
Right now, it's apple season. Apple brandy makes some damn good moonshine that usually comes off real high in fruit. We don't take any shortcuts. I don't put fruits got pesticides. I like to go as natural as I can to make the finest quality moonshine.
Just cash on you.
Josh and Chuck's season came off the rails when Chuck sold shine to an unknown buyer, compromising their still sight.
Somebody stole our still. Holy crap.
But Chuck found a new site, and Josh dusted off a spare still. Now they're advancing on their 1,000-gallon season goal with liquor made from a fresh new ingredient.
Granny Smith apples.
Better, John.
Yeah, this thing's pumping like crazy. So what you've been hearing is the bubbles going down.
Who's this?
When that bubble comes up, it adds air to it.
Yeah.
So boom. That's the thump. That's the thump. Yeah, it'll take a little while to heat up.
This runs off. What are you gonna do with the liquor?
I'm gonna sell it.
I got somebody to buy it.
You know what we really need to do? Put a door in that frame over there and figure out some way to winterize this thing because fall's coming.
I'm serious. I gotta buy it off. The dude's a good guy.
Listen, man, you're helping me make it. I don't want to be your dad. I'm gonna make all the sales.
I know.
We'll do this. If you want to make a sale, you trust them that much. They drop off the money, and we come back and drop off the liquor and take the money and run. And I don't have to meet these people. I don't have to worry about them stealing my. We take the money, we haul ass.
That'll work, buddy.
In dead drop transactions, shiners drop off liquor at a predetermined location where the customer is left cash ahead of time, reducing the risks of a face-to-face sale.
Won't be too long. She's starting to heat up.
Supposed to do it like that?
That's exactly why a thump cake's called a thump cake right there. Every time a
Thumping.
bubble hits, that's that sound it makes. Barney used to tell me stories about he'd be up there hitting on a hubcap trying to sing a song when that thing would be singing.
Josh's mentor, Barney Barnwell, is remembered throughout Appalachia for his efforts to keep the heritage craft alive.
Making moonshine and kind of takes me back to, well, when I was working with Barney.
If I lose, then
Barney was teaching me everything. Now the big Chuck's out here, and I'm teaching him how to do these things. That's how you keep the heritage going. If you don't teach somebody, then it's gonna die out. What do you think, John? We're hot all the way to the worm, buddy.
Shouldn't, what did I say? Should start coming out. I'm gonna put your little stick in there.
There we go. Oh, she's running perfect.
Or take the head off, there's the head.
That's the damn poison right there. It's to make you go blind. Now we're catching the good stuff. Hey, kosher toast, PVC caps. Oh,
I
I'm so
didn't know how
excited.
much of it's poison.
Here's to our
About
new
the
steel
first
side
gallon.
and being back on our feet.
Ooh.
God, oh, that's good stuff. It's good. You can tell it ain't corn. It's got a different flavor. Smooth. It's probably 160, 170. I don't know if that'd take a hair off your chest or put it on. Our first 5-gallon
No,
bucket
that's
since we never lost
strong.
our spot. That's what I'm talking about.
Josh and Chuck's first
What?
run will yield 60 gallons of
160,
premium
170.
apple brandy, worth $9,000 tax-free dollars.
Yeah.
Dude, we're back in action. Oh, God, dude. I feel so much better about everything, man.
That's like the perfect place to do it, too. Hidden in a little cabin.
This is the first time that Dad kind of passed the torch to me and let me control the still. And it's the first time we're making this absinthe, so it weighs a lot of weight on my shoulders to get this absinthe right and get a product that people are going to pay a premium for. If this doesn't work, it's going to be a bad season for us.
Jeff Lance running that absinthe. People liking flavored liquor a lot more nowadays, but still my favorite's corn liquor.
On the North Carolina-Tennessee border, both operations are hoping to each produce 1,000 gallons of shine this season.
What you say, old bud?
My mash's about ready. I believe we'll be ready to run.
Sounds good. Let's take a look at it.
But so far, Mark and Mike have made 250 gallons. Double Jeff and Lance's production.
Well, Lance, let's see what this stuff looks like.
Making absinthe is a 4-step process. First, Jeff and Lance added anise, fennel, and wormwood to freshly distilled corn liquor. The mixture was then buried for 24 hours to keep it at a cool temperature while the herbs soaked in the liquor. Now it's time to redistill it, after which a final round of herbs will be added.
Go for it. I'll get it all pasted up. Dial that heat back a little bit. I just hate to scorch that steel right off the bat. With this absinthe, you gotta let it just drip so that you're not scorching the bottom of the steel.
While solids are filtered out of normal mash before distillation to prevent scorching, absinthe must be distilled with the herbs still in the pot.
You got your buyer lined up yet?
I've got the buyers. Don't worry about that. I'll get it going.
Yeah, Jeff and Lance are still my main partners. Well, Jeff's fine with me having a new partner, as long as we can just give him like a third.
Yeah, that cap's hot.
Since he's going to do all the bootlegging for me, I'm real happy with the deal.
I know you want to run it slow, but you don't want to die old age here trying to run it, do you? You got it a-dripping.
There it is, bud.
Liquor run off wood tastes better. But you gotta know when to pull the fire. If you don't, you puke the spill. We pull this mic this way.
Puking the still occurs when a fire gets too hot and mash solids bubble into the thump keg and condenser, making the liquor opaque and foul tasting.
A lot of the heat's coming back out front now. It ought to run about right.
This is the most important stage, adding the wormwood, the fennel, the anise. Gonna be important to put a mask on. Feel like our heads is gonna explode just from the fumes.
It might ought to shut her down right here.
Yep.
Well, what's it looking like now? Looks like I'll just run a jar of liquor. We got our absent run. We added our final herbs to it. So we're just waiting 24 hours. We'll see if it goes good. We've got a lot riding on this. We've shut down moonshine production, so the absent could make or break our season. I don't want to let my diet down.
Damn, Digger. That's clear as a bell. It's kind of a shame not just to put it in the jar right now and cart it off the market.
Shame to mess up that good corn liquor pouring this steep in there. We could very well screw up a damn good run of liquor. Mark and myself, we've tried to push the envelope a little bit further. This artisan gin is more aromatic and more flavorful than anything on the market. And, you know, that's what I am. I didn't realize it 30 years ago, but I'm an artisan distiller.
Up in the Great Smoky Mountains.
Let's get pumping some liquor.
I'll go crank the generator.
Mark and Digger are trying their fortunes with Appalachian gin.
A lot of this artsy-fartsy bunch, hipsters, if you will, they want high-dollar gin.
With a high roller offering $500
What
a
kind of
gallon
liquor are
for
they
the special
making?
order, Mark and Digger set to work on their very first batch of gin. To put an Appalachian touch on their spirit, they distilled corn liquor as the gin's base, as opposed to using traditional barley. Then they macerated gin's signature botanicals, juniper, orange peel, and cardamom in the shine.
Off we go. It's time to start laying it to it. I hear it going in.
Yeah.
No, by God, I hear it going out. You left the damn valve open.
Coming up, lost and found in South Carolina.
Somebody stole my whole setup. This is it right here.
And Lance's absence brings Jeff to his knees.
Looks like one drink nearly killed you.
Make 2017 a year.
That's my abstinent duty, yeah. Fuck you up.
What, was it too strong?
It's just potent. Potent.
You took a 7 Skagen or something?
Oh, he's throwing up. He's puking. Abstinence is illegal. It's outlawed. You're not allowed to have it because of that. Messes people up. Absinthe. The Green Fairy.
My brother got
It's outlawed. I've had it.
My brother bought it online.
I hear it going in.
Yeah.
Give you a
Damn
hallucination.
valve open.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
In Tennessee, two veteran shiners have made a rookie mistake.
Off it goes. I hear it going in.
5 gallon.
Oh, damn it. Going out the other end.
5 gallons may not look like a lot, but you know, with the pains we take in our liquor, of course, that's a lot of time involved in it.
I didn't open that valve.
I know when we finished up, I closed it.
Well, why would I come through and open the friggin' thing?
Because you were you.
Good, you were
I ain't the
you.
brightest bulb, but I know which way's up.
Yeah, which one's open and closed?
You know me, I'm gonna kick you in your damn ovaries. Ain't no need putting no damn blame to nobody right now. The liquor's gone. We're gonna see if we can make a little gin.
Now that the
I'm gonna kick
botanicals
you in your
have soaked in
over.
the base spirit, Mark and Digger the
That's
second
you cracking me up.
distillation.
This shit tastes like-
All this steep liquor worked up. We're going to strain.
You know which
all
way's
of our
up. You know
base
which
rate
way's
spirits
open and
and
closed.
have the essential oils steeped out from the botanicals. It has a little fizzy to it.
Smell a lot of the citrus.
Yeah.
Juniper, gin's signature ingredient, has long been used for its medicinal properties. Gin itself was originally sold in pharmacies as a cure for everything from the common cold to gout.
We're simply just gonna allow this to float inside this pot of liquor, and it won't hurt anything. Nothing gonna be hitting it but hot steam. Let's light her up.
Get some steam going.
My turn to blow up.
My turn to blow up.
It still ain't bringing nothing out of there.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there you go.
That's just the other way, don't it? Speed on up, do its thing.
Crack me up. Whoa, there you go. I blew his fucking hand off. You wash your Burger King shirt?
Yeah, right there.
Liquor's hot, hot.
Yes, sir. And you know what?
Why? It's a sweet.
I'm gonna take
We got liquor.
the hell far.
Boy, I tell you what, you can pump her out there at the steamer.
That's the laying the ears back on. We need to cast off a little bit.
The
Some of
first
you
cup
want,
to run off
I
the
say,
still
I'll give you
contains
$10
poisonous methanol and
put
is
it in your
discarded.
pocket if you give me a drink.
Catch us
Sure
a little
will.
Tell
tasty
them
of
you should
that.
do that.
I can smell that pine needle.
So they call it. It's so dumb.
Oh, hell yeah, Irishman.
I don't like gin, but I'd like that. That citrus comes through good and strong. The juniper.
I'm a gin man, and that's what gin's supposed to taste like, buddy.
You have drunk that high dollar, haven't you? I've seen you.
Son of a bitch. You are the man. I really gotta give an attaboy to Old Digger, cause it is definitely gin, and it's damn top drawer.
This run has yielded 60 gallons of Appalachian gin with a street value of $30,000.
Making this gin, this could set us up for retirement. I never did like gin, but I might just found me a new drink.
That went right straight to my damn head, just a flying. That'd make me.
There you
You know
go,
it's
doing
the
that
overall
popcorn day.
black
Teach me
cow.
to damn do that Jed
Yeah,
style.
the name. You wanna know why?
Huh?
You not wanna know why?
Why?
Because they don't have permission from the company to say it, so they have to black out the name of the overalls.
Well, I got 15
That's why.
gallons of liquor in the back of this truck. I've got to get up here and drop a load of liquor off to a fella. To be honest with you, I'm pretty nervous about it.
At the edge of Cherokee National Forest in eastern Tennessee, Mike is on a solo mission.
Mark ain't with me tonight on this run here. He got a little bit too nervous on the license. Had a little run-in with the law over the gas station.
What are you doing over on this side of the mountain?
He's left all the bootlegging up to me. But I've got to get this liquor delivered so I can prove to Mark I can take care of this on my own. I'm just hoping everything goes well with this
Does she
sale.
play video
But I've
games?
never met the fella,
Eric
never
does.
shook hands with him or nothing. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be a lawman or a rat that's going to tell on me.
As long as there have been bootleggers, there have been sting operations designed to catch them. One of the most famous booze stings of the 20th century occurred in Washington, D.C. during Prohibition, when illegal alcohol had infiltrated the highest echelons of the U.S. government. By 1929, liquor was so prevalent on Capitol Hill that Congress's main bootlegger, George Cassidy, actually had an office in the Russell Building of the Senate. Cassidy allegedly made up to 25 deliveries a day to all three branches of government and got away with it for 10 years. Eventually, Vice President Charles Curtis had enough and set up an elaborate sting operation to ensnare Cassidy. Using a senator and an undercover agent, Vice President Curtis arranged for a delivery in the Senate parking lot. When Cassidy arrived, he was arrested for possession of 6 bottles of gin. He was tried and sentenced to 18 months in prison.
You know, there's a lot of guys over here that got busted for running liquor. They have most of the territory selling to a whole bunch of people. But it's a perfect opportunity for me and Mark to take over the whole territory together. You want to send you over here? How much you looking to get? Well, you know the price already. We'll save some money, we'll get your liquor loaded up. Well, it looks like she's all there. Appreciate it. Don't tell nobody where you got it.
I heard that.
Get out of here with it. Them guys find out there's me and Mark taking over a bunch of clients, they'll be trying to slip in and catch us and rat us out and stuff like that. So we're taking a real big risk. But it's a perfect opportunity for me and Mark to make real good money.
it's hard for me to trust your judge of character at this point. I was worried about the last guy. I had a weird feeling about it, and you insisted on it. And then, look what happened.
On the Carolina Piedmont, Josh and Chuck are taking on a moonshiner's most dangerous task. Bootlegging.
Guy's a good dude. All right, I mean, if you feel that bad about it, hell, turn around and go back. We ain't turning around. We ain't got to do it. As long as the money's there, we're going to do a drop-off, and that'll be the end of it. All right, man. Here it is. Money's in the tunnel. Why in the hell would you set up a deal in a tunnel? The money's in the tunnel. Where? It's here. We got to look for it. This is real sketchy. It would be the perfect place for a setup. You're stuck in a tunnel. All the law's got to do is pull up on either end. There's nowhere to go. And where the hell's the money? What, you got a magic brick that's going to come out of the wall or something? I don't see how there could be any money hidden there. Well, it's here. Come on. This is ridiculous. We're going to jail.
All we got to do is find the money. Come on.
We're sitting ducks.
No, we ain't. Come on. We're sitting ducks.
We're sitting ducks. We got stashed in the back of the truck. We're walking through a tunnel.
There's a heart. You said like a green heart. So we just got to find that.
There's hearts all over the wall, Big Chuck.
I know it.
Listen.
And another one just got to go.
Why in the hell would you set up a deal in a tunnel? We're sitting ducks.
No, we ain't. Come on. In South Carolina, Josh and Chuck's 30-gallon sale of apple brandy could earn them $4,500, or as many as 3 years behind bars.
Listen. Be quiet.
No, Christ, for water, man. That's the water. You're paranoid as hell.
You damn right I'm paranoid.
Let's just find.
I'm leaving.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey, come here. Look. Dude. Hey.
What was it?
$100 bills, baby.
That'll be a monkey's off.
It's there. Let's get rid of this liquor and go.
I was damn near about ready to pitch a fit.
What happened?
These 8 buckets, man.
Down the ground.
I get it.
Gotta hurry and put these 8 buckets on the ground.
We about got this trail beat down.
I know it.
We got to change this path a little bit.
I tell you what, really happy with that liquor.
Oh, yeah.
Although their first run of gin was a success, Mark and Digger won't be able to sell it until it's tempered.
hydrometer fuss?
Yeah, I got all the proof and stuff. We came in here today to temper a run of liquor. Our jars start off 140, 150 proof. As a general rule, customers want 100. People that say they drink 150, 160 proof liquor, they're liars. That jug right there of 150 proof liquor, well, it'll burn you from the end of your tongue to the opening of your duct.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I like 100 proof liquor, and we won't give them their money's worth, don't we?
They're paying for it.
That's too funny.
The process is just as important as making the mash. Without a proper temper on your liquor, it's no good either. Let me pour this 40 proof liquor in there and stir it up, see where it gets us.
See where that puts us.
Hydrometer that. Let's see where we're at.
Proof, the measure of the alcohol content of a beverage, is defined in the United States as 2 times the alcohol percentage by volume. So 150 proof gin is 75% alcohol.
There you go.
Because liquor from a still drops in proof over the course of a run, moonshiners temper liquor to achieve consistent taste and potency from one bottle to the next.
Yep.
To temper the liquor, shiners mix all the alcohol from a run into one barrel, then add water until it's the desired proof. Last, they rebottle all the liquor. The instrument used to determine proof is a hydrometer, which measures the density of a liquid compared to water. Since alcohol is less dense than water, the higher the alcohol content, the more a hydrometer will float.
60. That's 130.
Yeah, we put another dose of 40 proof in there.
And usually lower proofs or water brings the proofs down very, very fast.
Still ain't bringing it down?
Yeah, it's 126. We might have to put a little spring water in it.
Yep. From time to time. We do what the old timers call water temper.
Still 120.
Really? It still ain't coming down.
I don't understand. I ain't never seen liquor that hard to bring down.
One more of these.
Man, this high proof liquor, it don't want to give its proof up. I mean, it's fighting back.
Take your reading, Mr. Raines.
Trying to get down to 100 proof.
Dead on 100.
Well, I say we jar that nut. Finally, we got enough spring water in it till it got down to an even 100.
Which is 50% alcohol by volume.
Give a man a full measure of liquor.
That's what popcorn always hollered. They get a full measure.
What?
I'm real excited about Burger's absent. That we're really getting a taste. It's going to be interesting. Build-ups worry me to death.
Just go bathroom.
Yeah, I got that.
Before you play your game,
Jeff and Lance have staked their season on a
oh,
mysterious
please,
green
Kevin,
liquor.
please. His eyes were bright red.
Yeah. That means that absent moonshine was fucking strong. It was probably 170 proof or so. There ain't no fucking way.
All new Alaskan Bush People, Wednesday at 9 on
Should
Discovery.
look potent.
His father's gonna drop to his knees.
This be my very first bottle of absinthe.
Gonna show his face again. Ooh. Yep.
It's got an interesting taste. How many fingers am I holding up? 4.
4?
Oh my god.
You wanna try a little?
Sip.
He took one sip. He's like.
Got my skin crawl a little.
He's like, whoa.
Takes it a minute to hit you, don't it?
It takes it a minute to hit you, though.
Literally a minute.
I've tasted some bad stuff before, but I believe that takes the cake. Looks like one drink nearly killed you. Maybe a kind of an acquired taste.
It fucked him up.
Oh my god, he's drinking more?
Oh, this is bad the second time, too.
It's bad the second time, too. It fucking him up. It
There's
fucked
no
him.
way I would able to drink it.
It fucked him up.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's right. 150. I was kind of hoping it might be like a scotch where the aging process actually cools it down, makes it easier to drink. But I think anything made it worse.
Yeah, fucked your dad up in the process.
I don't want no more of that stuff, lads. The worse coming up, it is going down.
That
I
stuff's...
definitely have to be a lot more precise with the herbs. It really showed how complex this absinthe making is. I know which one it is. But not that. Star Addison. Yep. Dad, you know, he's not going to give me too many opportunities. Now I'm going to have to really make sure that I redeem myself in his eyes. Put very little of that in the next. Yeah.
Lance and Jeff's failed absinthe has ruined $2,000 of corn shine.
No.
Put them even further behind their partners on the Tennessee side of the mountains.
So they wouldn't sell that?
Oh, no.
Worry about it because right now we're depending on Mark. He's basically funding this project for us, so I can't let him down. So I'm going to strive hard to get this absinthe the best that I can get it. At least we know where the bad taste comes from. I want to say one more change. Sure, and if it don't work, I'll go back to making corn liquor. At least it didn't kill you. Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. It fucked him up, though. Might not have killed him, but it fucked him up. He was throwing up, puking up. It's just bad coming up as it is going down.
One sip.
Oh, shit. That's too funny.
Big Chuck, you gonna dig his junkyard, man. There's all kind of cool stuff in here, man.
Good parts.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff. I've known this dude all my life.
This is one of your deals. It's gonna go slick as a whip.
I ain't gonna say that. That's what's gonna go wrong.
I ain't gonna go wrong.
Just off a desolate stretch of Interstate 85, Josh and Chuck are looking to offload the rest of their apple brandy to the owner of a local junkyard.
There's all kind of neat stuff in here, so keep your eyes open, man.
What are you looking for? Pipe and stuff like that?
Yeah, anything copper. Come on, keep up. Let's just set them on the ground. You finally made it? You know,
Load this good stuff, it'll be worth it, I guess.
oh, it is. Smoother than last time.
I guess I can tote one in. I can't tote many of them. I'm getting too old to be toting.
Come on, Q5.
There you go. You left me a little bit, you got all my big money.
I appreciate you doing business with me.
Cutie pie checking it out.
There's some good stuff, man.
I got a little bit of everything in here.
Anyway, you got a lot of old copper pipes, just different old sizes and whatnot.
That's where I make my money.
We always need pipe or copper fittings or whatever. Josh.
What?
Oh my gosh, it's trying to mine.
Where'd you get this at?
What you talking about?
Uh-oh.
Possible. That's mine, Billy. Somebody stole my whole entire setup. This is it right here. Why didn't you tell me you had this?
I didn't know nobody sold you steel.
We are at a junkyard. It does make sense that somebody was trying to sell scrap copper or whatever. Who'd you get this from?
I ain't too good at remembering names.
Well, you gonna have to tell me who the hell they are.
No, I don't like to start nothing.
Give it back to me, won't you?
Yeah, I'll sell it back to you. I won't give it back to you. I'll let you ask what I got in it.
How much to give for it?
Oh, you're alright.
I got $3,000 in it.
Holy shit. $3 grand in that? He didn't look too happy about that.
I couldn't help but notice you checking out my name your price tool.
Alright. I'm going upstairs. As soon as I fill up my cup, I'm going to go to read some. I read some this morning, but that wasn't enough.
I ain't got no idea what that is. It's a cross between garlic and a green onion, I guess, ain't it?
It's called ramps.
Green onion.
Or they'll stay with you and make your breath nuclear, won't they? Excuse me. I've got a great amount of respect for Mother Nature. Coming in here and fighting with these elements and working against Mother Nature and getting things done, we feel a little more connected to our predecessors from 200 years ago in these woods.
What are they throwing such a fit about?
They've seen that corn we throwed up down there. You know why you never seen one of them son bitches run over on the side of the road? There's always one up there in the top hollering, car, car!
There's always one of them yelling at the top, car, car! Ah, damn crows. Car, get the hell out of the road, dumbass! That's too funny.
That's mine, Billy. Somebody stole my whole entire
Just
setup.
put
This is
it
it
in
right
that.
here.
It don't matter where at, but in that. Yeah.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Thank you.
Give it back to me, won't you?
Yeah, I'll sell it back to you. I won't give it back to you. I'll let you ask what I got in it.
How much to give for it?
I got $3,000 in it.
Kind of hard to swallow, considering Billy's a really good friend. You know, he's talking about money, and it's my heart kind of sank. So what you telling me is I've got to pay $3,000 for my own steel to get it back? This is some bull.
We gotta have it. We'll make that money back, Doc.
I don't know that I got enough cash to do that.
Where is this
Big
supposed to
Chuck,
be at?
you got $400 on you?
Kevin.
Yeah.
What, moonshining?
No, where they're at.
They're in South Carolina at the top.
It killed me when somebody stole it. Now it's killing me. I'm having to pay for it. I'm glad to have it back, but I can't believe I just paid $3 grand. Well, let's load the son of a bitch up.
Freaking believable, man.
After the season that I've had, blowing my fingers off, having my stash house burned to the ground, losing all my liquor, having to buy my steel back, it's been pretty much a disaster. There we go.
Blew his fingers off. Oh my god.
A drill sawzall exploded on him when he was cutting. The blade exploded
I
and
want to see that.
that episode's gone. They don't show it. The hell?
Catching any, boys?
There you one.
On Fontana Lake in North Carolina, a meeting of the Shiner Syndicate is in session.
How you been?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, I'm good.
Well, I decided we'd meet up with Mark to go on the lake today where we No, there ain't nobody eavesdropping on us. How's everything going in Tennessee?
It's going good.
New partner working out all right?
Yeah, he's doing all right.
I'm glad everything's working out over there.
Yeah, we've got a lot of liquor runs, so
Oh, this one's going for
keep doing what
Battlefield.
we're done. We'll be good shape then. See, boys, I brought you a little money.
Oh, we always appreciate that.
You know, 5 of it.
Looks like you've been doing pretty good. Yeah, you've been doing real good down there. But he brought a little money. I don't know how much it is. Lance grabbed it and stuck it in his pocket. Just between me and him.
You ain't had no trouble anyway?
No, we actually started on Lance's project.
Well, how's that coming, Lance?
If Faith stays longer than just to grab it, I'll let you know.
Very first jar on Lake Mountain Mapson.
Never seen none of that color.
It's stout, but no, it's not a very pleasant taste.
Ain't hard to try.
I would cautiously, though.
I would cautiously. He took a sniff. Woo! I would take a big sip. He couldn't even put it. He couldn't even swallow it. About made him throw up.
That's the meanest cough syrup I've ever tasted.
The meanest cough.
Once we get figured out, I think it's gonna be a good seller. And Mark, he may have his doubts right now with the way that tastes. I can't blame him, but I'm gonna prove him wrong with the next jar.
Well, I'll be talking to you.
Boy, see.
Take care.
Take it easy. You'll be safe too.
Yeah. That stuff Lance making that absinthe, they call it. They got a long ways to go with that, I'll tell you. Me and Mike, we worked hard, made a lot of liquor. We'll have right smart of money made if we can get this sold without getting caught. I don't think it's right for us to work this hard, give them as much money as we're making if they can't return the favor.
So,
I don't think there's a fish left in this lake.
super softs. Has opened. See any rain, but if a storm front does appear, I'll let you know. Okay, some information from Kiviat. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. was the fastest lap of the race so far. Was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
What's up, Pogo? About what? A what? A weirdo? Who's a weirdo? Why? What is this, a new guy that you met or something? A new friend? Oh, alright. dropped off big time. He was like third and he was standing out at 13th. And half and a half race.
This is your final lap of the race.
Did you have to talk to somebody, tell them to leave the party or something? Going to where? How the hell you doing up so late? Or early in the morning?
Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
Not that late. You don't have to work tomorrow? Lucky bastard. Wish I didn't have to work tomorrow.
Fantastic victory for Sauber today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly.
Playing games
We've
is
seen
boring.
teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
So, here they come out now onto the podium after a thrilling Grand Prix. It just goes to show what a strong position...
Check that out. Here, what?
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed. And a good job in traffic as well.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
You're tough. Yeah, that's horrible. I mean PS4. It wouldn't matter anyways if you went to Xbox. You could still play PS4 with us. Okay. Oh. I don't hear her. I think she muted me. You are in your own party. Oh man, I still didn't get the upgrade. What game? Huh?
Oh, there's people over here.
Ow.
John, why did you tell me you left? Why did you say so?
Damn, Pogo, how many people did you invite?
Excuse me? I can't. Low life is a low life, and he need to get on somewhere because somebody invited him because he's candy corn hate and tell.
Oh.
Casey.
Fuck you, Kelly, piece of shit, nigga, motherfucker.
You were left out.
John, why did you tell me you left? I kind of feel bad now.
There's not enough
Okay,
people
I love
in
you,
Canada.
It's your fault that he left, or she left, or it left, that she left.
It's a he and she. That's what's going on right now.